Hello ladies, Michelle here with 3Ps, and today I wanted to demonstrate and show you how I create these little mini embellishment envelopes. I'm using this one here is on a card that I'm using for a pocket letter layout for a winter theme. But I wanted to show you how I quickly make these. It's really simple and easy. You don't need any die cuts or punches. You don't need a printer or anything like that. The only supplies you're going to need is some scraps of paper and some kind of cutting tool. So you can either cut this down by hand or just trim it on a trimmer. And the measurements you're going to want to use is going to be 1.5 inches wide by 2 inches tall. So I'll just show you this here. This has already actually been cut down. I believe it's already 1.5 inches wide, but I'm just going to just double check. No, it's not. Let's see. It is. Oh, this one's cut. It's already cut 2 inches, so I'm just going to trim it down to the 1.5 inch that I need. So you just cut this down to 1.5 inches. Right, so you'll have a scrap of paper that looks like this. And then all you're going to do is you're going to just fold the piece of paper in half. Like this. So you're left with something this size. And then you'll just grab you a pair of scissors. And you can measure this out if you want so that it's exactly even, but I just eyeball it. And you're cutting from the corner to the end, and you're just creating this part. Actually, that's a little bit uneven. There we go. And then you would just create your little envelope flap like this. And you want to get you some kind of adhesive, a glue dot, nothing real thick or heavy. And you're just going to put you a little bit of adhesive on here, fold that over, and stick it down real good. And then you have your little embellishment. And then if you want, you can get a ruler, and you can line the ruler up right along the edge here to make yourself an even straight line, grabbing your Sharpie and then drawing along the edge to, it won't pick up for some reason. There we go. To get the straight line. Or you can just freehand it. Let me get a piece of scrap paper. You can just freehand it if you'd like. And you just want to outline the sides like this. This, and then do the corners, and you'll end up with something kind of like this, just a little envelope. I did on this one, but you can trim down the tip here so that it's kind of rounded if you want, and it'll look like that. So that's all you need. It's real quick, it's real easy. You can make it look however you need it to, and different colors for whatever project you're on. And because the measurements are so small, you can use many scrap pieces of paper to create multiple colors that will coordinate with your layout. So I'll show you a couple that I've made. There's one like this, and then you can just use like a jewel, sheets that kind of look like this that have the little embellishments on them is what I've used for the little fastener on the envelope. So there's one like this I've made. I'll show you a couple more. And I have one like this. And I've got this one. I really like this one. This was actually the first one that I made. I made the little stamped words. It says fan mail. Thought that was cute. And I've got one like this. And for these little dots, I used the punctuation, not punctuation, but I guess what is it, the period stamp that comes in the Alpha box. I believe it's from, I'll show you really quick. Comes in the little letter stamp sets that they have at Michael's for $1. And this little set here, and I just used the little period stamp. See right there, yeah. So I just used that little stamp and some white ink to make the little white dots on the envelope. And that's what I used to make the green dots here as well. So I'll show you a couple more that I've made. Here's this one, stamp the word joy. Here is a red, white, and black. I really like this one too. And now this one I just put a bunch of dots. I just freehanded a bunch of dots with my Sharpie on that one. And same thing on this one. I used a green Sharpie here and I just made a bunch of random little green dots. And there's another one. I used gold on this one, a little gold stamp, the same period stamp that I used for this. So that turned out cute. And this is just a plain blue one. And another red one that looks like this. So as you can see, all of these were made with just teeny scraps of paper. So like I said, I have seen where some ladies make something similar to this, and then they'll mass produce it and print it out on their printer. And they've used them for, paper clips and other embellishments. Our printer broke, so we don't currently have one. And I don't know if they make a punch for these little envelopes. I haven't seen one, but there's no telling. There's so many punches out there. There might be one, but I don't have a punch or a die cut machine. So I just make these by hand, and it's real quick and easy. It's very simple to do, and it's easy enough that I think kids could help you make these and help get involved with making some crafts with you. So I hope this was helpful for someone, and thank you so much for watching, and y'all have a great day.